Morning, folks. Well, this week's Saturday edit video is going to be covering the area between Pembroke, Kentucky and Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and we're on our way down there now. We're currently on Highway 41, which runs along beside, for the most part, the CSX Henderson subdivision. I'm going to cover a bunch of my favorite spots between Pembroke and Hopkinsville in this video. Probably start down around Pembroke because I think there's a M513 and a local coming. The local's coming from the south, heading north, and M513 is going south from the north. And I'll probably catch them both probably down around Pembroke. So that's where we're going to start today. Hope y'all are enjoying my Saturday edited videos, and this is a little bit different intro. I thought I'd go ahead and try something different for this week's video, and so I hope you enjoy this week.
Pembroke, Kentucky, and this train snuck up on me, but I wasn't expecting him. This is EO40. I thought sure my next train was M648. Here at Pembroke. There used to be a crossing where I'm standing. Makes for a good spot to shoot from. That's looking to the south. Right there is looking to the north. Well, there we have it. Quick train. CSX empty coal train. E040. Northbound on the Henderson subdivision. Alright, folks, now we got M503 heading northbound at the north end of Pembroke. I'm sorry, the south end of Pembroke. Best probably with a drone. You can shoot trackside. This spot probably works best for the drone, but you can shoot trackside. There are spots on either side of the track here at Pembroke that allow you to photograph or videotape the train. This is looking back down where we shot earlier on the empty coal train coming north. Comes up DPU. 3318 today. shot with a longer lens. In fact, I'm using the 70-300. It's sitting at 70 now, but this is a 4/3 crop, so it's probably more like a 135. Got a little bit of wind here today too. Let's swing back around here and look at the south, or look towards the north though. Folks, CSX M503 southbound from Pembroke, Kentucky on the CSX Henderson subdivision. Now we've got M513 at John Rivers Road coming out of Casky Yard. This is a good spot to shoot from. It's got plenty of places to park. And actually Casky Yard has a lot of spots around it that I like. And so I probably won't be showing all the different spots around Casky Yard, but I will fly the drone here and give you a lay of the land so you can make decisions for yourself. There's a road that runs pretty much around the yard, but it doesn't follow the yard. It goes away. So, but here at John Rivers Road is good, and then at Casky Church, I think Casky Lane or Casky Church Lane, I can't remember which, is a pretty good spot as well. This is the same M513 we caught downtown in Hopkinsville at the depot. He's made his drop off here now at Casky Yard, and he's heading on south. Okay, we're going to go airborne now and give you kind of a lay of the land here. This is looking back to the south where our train's headed. Pembroke is down there where we were at a little while ago. That's just to the south down there. He's on the yard lead there, heading north of Pembroke. Off to the right there is a new track that's going in, which leads out to a new plant they're building back here, which is a battery plant. Right over there. And then looking back to the south, you can see this Casky Yard where M513 is coming out. The two tracks to the right are the two mains here at Casky, main 1 and 2. good shots to be had here with long lenses. This was originally built to be an inspection yard for coal trains, and it has since been kind of scaled back a lot. They don't perform that operation here anymore. In fact, they don't even use the fuel pad here. And as far as I know, there's nobody stationed here. That's looking back to Highway 41 right there. And this is, like I said, this is John Rivers Road crossing. The Henderson subdivision sees on average about 20 to 30 trains a day. Let's swing back around over here and kind of look back to the south where he's headed. GPU 7569, newly painted looks like. Give you a better look at this new track going into that plant out there. As you can see, it's not connected yet. I'm told this new plant which is going to be making batteries. I'm guessing probably car batteries for electric cars and so forth. And there comes the tail end of our train. Pulling across John Rivers Road here. Well, folks, there you have it on the N513 departing the yard at Casky in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Okay, folks. We're back down for another shot here at John Rivers Road. Now we're looking south along the main with the yard off in the background. We got I-025 coming at us. Heading south. It's one of the hot intermodals on the Henderson subdivision I've talked about before. There's actually total of 4 of them, 25, 26, 128, and 129.
CSX detector, milepost 237.8, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 462, detector out.
You can barely see the headlight down there. He's currently at the location known as Middle Casky.
My drone's already zoomed out as far as it'll go, so we'll just sit here and patiently wait for the train to make its way to us. I'll bump up a little bit here and give y'all a tour of the yard. And now you can see the Casky inspection yard there. Road off the left there is a CSX yard road, and it's private access. There's no public access into the yard area. But John Rivers Road gives you a pretty good view. If you got a drone, then you can obviously get airborne and get shots as well. Well, actually, I don't see IO-25 in sight down there yet, so we'll just kind of give y'all a little view here. We'll fly around the yard. Somewhere here in the yard is a grain train that has the RF and P unit, heritage unit on it. Excuse me. It arrived here early this morning. Not exactly sure where he's parked at. Probably a little bit far down for me to fly the drone and keep line of sight, so. And this is from the side. There is a road over here, right there in front of us, that you can park on and shoot shots as well. It's a continuation of John Rivers Road. Yeah, back in the day when they built this yard, they spent about $3 million. Then Hunter Harrison took over, and they ended up closing this yard down for the most part. It was supposed to be an inspection yard for coal trains, but let's face it, we don't really get as many coal trains up and down this line as we used to. Okay, I think I can see a headlight down there now, so we'll move back over here to the main. We're gonna come down a little bit. We got a manned aircraft above us here. Just got notice on my controller screen. Of course, we're at 128 feet. He's much higher than that. He's above 400 feet. By default, drones typically, well, my drone's set to where it doesn't fly above 397 feet. All right, here he comes. CSX IO-25. Southbound at John Rivers Road, passing Casky Yard, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Is running with no auto racks today. Rivers Road, Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Milepost 237.8, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 614, detector out.
CSX M513 northbound with an unusual lash up of power at Casky Lane, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Alright folks, this time we're at the north end of Pembroke. We got CSX L391, a local, coming back into Casky here at Hopkinsville after doing a pickup at and drop off at Casky Yards in Madisonville. We're going to put up the drone here. There's a public access road that runs along the line that comes down to this north end, and there's a parking area that's alright. Let's get airborne and go down here. And set up for our train. We're going to get on the I can see the headlight down there. We'll actually get off to the side here. L391 is the local that runs between Casky here in Hopkinsville and Casky Yards in Madisonville, and then it turns around and it goes to Nashville as 390, I think, L390 out of Casky. Well, I forgot to start my drone recording, so now we're seeing from the drone vantage point. We got CSX L391 heading southbound, coming into Casky Yard here. Ah, okay, so it's not North Pembroke, it's North Casky. North Pembroke is down behind us, I guess. But anyway, L391 approaching north end of Casky. Coming back from Casky Yards in Madisonville. There's a public access road that runs down here along next to the track. And then there's a wide parking area down here away from the track, so it's a pretty safe area to railfan. I wouldn't go much further beyond that. The road you see off to the left there is a maintenance away road. It goes down to the control point. L391, southbound at the north end of Casky. $233 and 400 are our units today on this train. Pretty short train. As locals usually are. Some locals anyway. I'm here trackside today with Rhett Stanley and a friend of his. Alright folks, there you have it, L391. Well folks, for this shot, we're in downtown Hopkinsville, Kentucky at the location of the old Louisville and Nashville Railroad Depot. We got a CSX M513 heading south, coming into town here shortly. Currently he's down at a location called Latham, which you'll also see in this week's Saturday edited video of my favorite railfan spots. The old depot is not currently occupied. It's had some subsidence issues, and they haven't quite decided what they're going to do with it yet. It used to be housed by the Arts Council, but they had to move out. And there is a current project underway to try to restore and fix the issues. It's a very neat looking station, probably the nicest looking one on the Henderson subdivision, I think. I have done videos in the past highlighting pretty much the station. If you want to do a search on my Facebook page or my YouTube page for L&N Depot, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, you should be able to find it. Well, I can hear our M513 blowing the horn down there at Latham, so he should be here momentarily. Yep, he's clear of the north end of Latham, which is a bit far down, but I thought he was closer than that. He's not at the north end. He was at the south end when he called that. Anyway, here comes our train, M513 southbound at Hopkinsville, Kentucky. to the south. These are empty flats that will be dropped off at Casky. southbound at Hopkinsville, Kentucky on the Henderson subdivision. Okay folks, now we're at the south end of Latham, and we got M647 coming at us. I prefer a northbound here, but southbounds are nice as well. So get the drone up here. We're going to take him down towards the south end of Latham, away from where our train's at the moment. So I can kind of show you what the northbound would look like. And there goes for 647. Back down towards the head end of the train is the depot, the L&N depot in Hopkinsville. Got an NS for a DPU mid-train. I didn't catch the number. Back down here and look back to the south. M647 is typically a pretty long train, even though there's the tail end of it. There you go, folks. M647 southbound at the south end of Latham, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Well folks, now we're set up on the far north end of Latham siding at Hopkinsville, Kentucky. This is where we're going to end our video for today. We've got CSX 026, another hot intermodal, this time headed north, approaching the north end of Latham. This is really a nice long lens shot, as you can see here from the the camera. Also a nice drone shot. Shot behind me. It's not really that great of a shot, at least from this side of the road. There is a nice overpass just down around the curve that's good for southbounds. Down that way so you can kind of see what it looks like. Sorry about the wind noise. We'll sit up here about the crossing and then zoom in. 520 is the DPU today. And you can see the overpass down there to the north. Mile 26 from the drone. We're going to swing back around here so you can see him go through the crossing. Well, folks, there you have the tail end of I-26 going north on the Henderson subdivision. Hope you enjoy these Saturday edited videos with the new format. Some of my favorite rail spots to catch trains at. If you happen to be out trackside, as always, stay safe and have a blessed day, everyone.